We made it.
Hi, welcome to the Outdoor Laboratory Podcast. I'm your host, Danny Capo, and in today's episode, I want to share with you guys one of the coolest experiences that you can have at Zion National Park. I was able to go horseback riding into this magnificent scenery that is Zion Canyon. Horseback riding is a unique way to view any landscape, and Zion Canyon is no exception. It is a very passive way to view the scenery. So if you're one of those people who don't enjoy hiking long distances, this is for you. Horseback riding in Zion National Park transports you back into the time of the Old West. You can get as into character as you'd like. If you want to show up with cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, well then yeehaw buddy, go for it. My guide was incredible at making this experience seem pretty authentic. Our guide looked the part and spoke it too. These rides are the best in the spring and autumn, as the weather isn't too harsh. In the horseback ride, you get up close and personal with some of the most famous landmarks found at Zion Canyon. These include the Three Patriarchs or even the Mountain of the Sun. The ride that I decided to take follows along the Virgin River and then opens up into Zion Canyon. There you pass through the court of the Three Patriarchs. The Three Patriarchs are a bunched up set of sandstone peaks. From south to north, the names of these peaks are Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These rocks were named by a Methodist minister named Frederick Vining Fisher in 1916. He decided to name these three peaks after the patriarchs found in the Old Testament. Another famous landmark that you'll be passing through on your horseback ride is known as the Mountain of the Sun. This mountain is called that because it receives sun literally all day. It gets the first sun of the day and the last sun of the day. Our guide pointed out all these cool landmarks and all the history found here in Zion Canyon. So the way that this ranch works is that you first must make a reservation. To get a spot on a 1-hour trip costs around $45. When you get to the riding facility, you see a corral full of magnificent horses. You check in, you meet your guide, they look you up and down, usually while cracking a few jokes about what you're wearing, and then they assign you a horse. Now, the horses that are there are all very well tempered, but I was still nervous getting up on my horse. My guide helped me to get up on my seat. Once you're on the horse, they give you a brief set of instructions on how to use the reins. Pull left to go left, pull right to go right, and pull back to stop. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once you are on the horse, though, they give you a little whipper to make them go faster. I didn't enjoy using it because you have to hit them kind of hard for them to really notice anything, and most of the time my horse was moving just fine. These horses are used to people being on them, but at the end of the day, they're still horses and it can be dangerous, so be careful. The most dangerous thing that you're going to probably face on the trail, though, is these horses, okay? I'll be blunt. Some of the noises that came out of these horses' butts made me expect some type of projectile to be blowing out of there, okay? I'm sorry. These were the most flatulent horses I've probably ever seen. I was about to have to start bobbing and weaving because I did not want any horse poop getting on me or my horse, okay? One of these horses farted literally for a flat out 15 seconds, guys. That has to be a record for flatulence. This horseback ride that you can have at Zion Park is a very unique one. The horses, guides, and landscape is an amazing mix and one that cannot be replicated. I highly recommend a horseback riding trip in Zion National Park. To book your own trail ride, visit www.canyonrides.com. So go out and experience it for yourself. Have a great day.